By the end of this video, you'll know the 10 strangest facts about New Jersey. Make sure you stick all the way through to the end to find out why New Jersey is one of the best places to live if you're after cheese fries at 3 a.m. But don't run away screaming if you want to learn about one of the most notorious American serial killers from New Jersey. 10. New Jersey is home for some of the most known celebrities in the world. You may think you're not into celebrities and couldn't care less, but this list is rather impressive. Some hugely celebrated Hollywood actors were born in New Jersey. For example, Meryl Streep, Summit, New Jersey; John Travolta, Englewood, New Jersey; Tom Cruise, Glen Ridge, New Jersey; Bruce Willis, Penns Grove, New Jersey; Kevin Spacey, South Orange, New Jersey; Anne Hathaway, Millburn, New Jersey, just to name a few. Also, some of the most celebrated singers, songwriters, and athletes are originally from New Jersey. Bon Jovi, Saraville, New Jersey; Whitney Houston, Newark, New Jersey; Frank Sinatra, Hoboken, New Jersey; Shaquille O'Neal, Newark, New Jersey. So next time you hear Whitney Houston's "I Will Always Love You" blasting through your speaker, you'll know she's a New Jersey girl. Like this video if you just learned something new. 9. The world's largest elephant lives in New Jersey. You heard it right, not Thailand and not anywhere in the African savannah. Lucy the elephant is a historical landmark in Margate City, New Jersey. She is a very proud, rather voluptuous 6-foot elephant made of wood and tin sheeting by an Irish-American inventor, James V. Lafferty. Lucy has been attracting tourists since 1881, which makes Lucy older than the well-known Statue of Liberty and the Eiffel Tower. And if you ever get a glimpse of Lucy, you'll see that she's quite a stunner. Next time you're in New Jersey, you know where the best spot for your selfie is. You can thank us later. Also, remember those cheese fries at the beginning of the video? Keep watching so you don't miss out. 8. New Jersey is the diner capital. New Jersey has got approximately 525 diners. That is more diners per square mile than any other state. Something Europeans would not even dare to dream about. If you're watching this and you're from New Jersey, be sure you tell us in the comments what are the top 5 best diners to visit. Help your fellow food lovers. This is the kind of information we all need in this crazy world. Can you think of anything more important than a go-to place for the best burgers and a cheesecake at midnight? You're going to love the next 2 if you're a movie fan. Netflix is great, but nothing can beat that old school movie night that doesn't involve your couch. 7. The first drive-in movie theater was in New Jersey, located at the very heart of Crescent Boulevard in Camden, New Jersey. It was opened on June 6, 1933 by Richard Hollingshead. The investment was $30,000. Wondering what the opening film was? Wives Beware, the 1932 British Fox comedy. Not too many people would go to drive-in movie theaters to watch a film. No pun intended. It was 1933, which means that getting in to watch a movie under the stars cost only 25 cents. 25 cents for a car and 25 cents per person. Talk about a cheap date. These days, you wouldn't even be able to get a single popcorn kernel for 25 cents. Is this the reason why some people just stop dating and they prefer to stay hugging their phone instead of enjoying a romantic night with a movie under the stars? Speaking of films, the Black Maria has to be mentioned. The world's first film production studio was built in New Jersey. The Black Maria Film Studio was built in 1839 by Thomas Edison's workers to make movies with a kinescope, which was the beginning of the cinema that you're enjoying today. Imagine the world without TV? Yes, not many people watch TV these days. It's not cool anymore. But if it wasn't for Thomas Edison and his first film production studio built in West Orange, New Jersey, you wouldn't even be watching this video right now. The Black Maria studio was knocked down 10 years later, but if you're interested, you can find a model of it standing at the Edison National Historic Site in West Orange, New Jersey. Are you getting some inspiration from this video about how you could become the next Edison? Make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and click the notifications so you don't miss any future videos. Speaking of Thomas Edison and his groundbreaking invention. 5. New Jersey was proud to be home to the first town in the world wired for electricity. In 1883, Roselle, New Jersey became the first town in the world wired for electricity, thanks to Edison, who built the system as part of the experiment to prove that countless houses could be powered by electricity coming from a central generating system carried by overhead wires. Talk about #life goals, right? My latest achievement in life is not eating all the potato chips that I have around the house. Imagine doing something so amazing that changes the world forever. Well done, Edison. Way to go. 4. New Jersey has the highest number of shopping malls in the world. New Jersey is the holy grail of shopping malls. In one area, there are literally 7 malls in 25 square mile radius. New Jersey is the most crowded state in the United States when it comes to its population. But maybe that's not the main reason why there are so many shopping malls. Are you from New Jersey? Have you ever been to New Jersey? Do you think people from New Jersey got the best sense of style and fashion? Tell us in the comments. Don't run away just yet. The serial killer fact is coming as promised. But before that, let's look at one of your favorite childhood games, Monopoly. All the street names in your most loved Monopoly game are taken from real streets in Atlantic City, New Jersey. The game was created in 1935 after Parker Brothers got rights to it. The streets of Atlantic City seemed interesting enough for them to illustrate this property phenomena game. It's probably right to say that the street names are the only things that have stayed the same in Atlantic City since 1935. People are still being put in jail for no reason. They can still buy their way out of jail. The rent has increased dramatically. Not that one would think you can rent anything for just $42 on Park Place. Okay, maybe you can rent a bike or something. 2. There's no capital punishment in New Jersey. The death penalty was legislatively abolished in 1965. New Jersey is the first state to pass this order. Fun fact, right after New Jersey came Iowa and West Virginia. Great job, Governor John Corzine, for signing a bill and eliminating the death penalty in New Jersey, and for downgrading the harsh sentences of death row prisoners from death to life in prison with no parole. Don't get it twisted, this fact is not mentioned here to give you some crazy ideas about the best place to arrange a quote-unquote meeting with your terrible ex. You've been warned, behave yourself. And if you're a supporter of capital punishment, we respect that as well, especially when we move to the last strange and rather juicy fact about New Jersey. This was definitely worth waiting for, you won't be disappointed. 1. New Jersey is home to one of the most notorious serial killers in American history. Charles Cullen, born February 22, 1960, worked as a nurse for 16 years in New Jersey. During lengthy interrogations and interviews with police officers and detectives, journalists, and psychiatrists, he confessed to killing up to 40 people. Have you got the goosebumps yet? Take a deep breath because that's nothing. During thorough investigations that took years, it became clear that Cullen could be responsible for 400 deaths. If that's true, New Jersey is the home to one of the most dangerous serial killers in recorded history. How was Cullen able to commit such terrible acts? He was able to move from one hospital to another quite freely. The appropriate measures were not in place at that time. However, after Cullen's case, new laws were passed in New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and 35 other states, encouraging necessary procedures to ensure this does not happen again, and nurses are monitored, providing an employee appraisal. Did you enjoy this video? Tell us in the comments which fact has surprised you the most. Make sure you hit that like button and share it with a friend. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. Check out other videos on this channel.